Hey there, music maestros, MIDI monsters, and patrons of the Da and beyond. The Da one. Hey, it's John Michael Penley here, singer-songwriter, musician, multi-instrumentalist. I've been a Da one for a good 20 years, produced a number of recordings, and taught many an age group on how to Da, on their motif, the DX7, the Roland TR6, the Alesis 8-trackers. Love this stuff. Today, we're going to get into something we facilitate here at CatfishFridayMusic.com, and that is to ba, meaning to bait a hook. To ba or not to ba. So, to bait a hook here at CFM, we use the term ba, and it's similar to when you fish. You bait a hook on a line and cast it out into the stream, the river, the ocean, a body of water. And similar to that, what you are doing here is looking for or letting other members know on the site that they can participate in your music production, your project. And you will create a unique name for your ba so it can be identified by other members on the site. In a sense, the ba is kind of like ordering dinner and you want a hamburger, medium rare, grilled onions, fries, no salt, pickles. So when you ba here at CFM, you're placing an order as an option for other members in the community to participate in, whether they play guitar, sing backups, or keyboards, and so forth. When you're working at home in your DAW studio, or if you're in a studio and you're cutting tracks, you just might need that something extra in your project, and you don't have anyone on hand locally to fulfill that need. That's where Catfish Friday Music can dial in your needs and possibly get you moving forward on the project, especially when you're on a critical deadline and cost prohibitive for you to hire the only violin player within 80 miles. They're 80 miles away. The Uber round trip is $150, and the instrumentalist wants a 4-hour minimum at a total cost of $350, plus the Uber cost. And then, writing a string arrangement isn't presently handy in your toolbox, and the instrumentalist doesn't play by ear, only reads notes. Ouch. That is where Catfish Friday Music can be of service to your needs. So, Joe, the songwriter, doing this project, gets wise to CFM, and that's where and when the ba is born. That's what we do here at Catfish Friday Music. We connect the dots like musical notes across town and beyond. So Joe gets on this computer and goes to the site. And where does he go? At CFM, first, he has to become a member, which allows him to facilitate the beta hook, the ba experience, albeit link on the site. And that's what he does. But the beta hook form is the second step in the ba process, folks. Before a member fills out the ba form, they are required to list their intentions and an outline of their ba in the open session call form area of the site, so others there can view what Joe's got going on. We'll get to that in a minute, but let's just go over a few things now of the basics of the ba form here right now. First, you will notice your username, and that will automatically pre-fill in the user box, so you don't have to worry about that. Next, you will notice the heading to list your ba. This is where you will use a unique name for your ba, like Lori's last song, September or December, or whatever you want. Below that, there is a paragraph explaining what I was mentioning above regarding the prerequisite of posting your ba in the OSC form area. Where members can be on notice you are getting ready to pony up some dough for your project. That paragraph explains that. And then, when you click on the button at the bottom of this paragraph, you are confirming you posted your ba in the category section of the forms, and we'll get to that shortly. Back to the ba form. The next button involves the ba terms you intend to implement with how your ba works with others in the community. This is explained in the Catfish Friday Music Performance Guidelines, CFMPG, area of the site, where it explains in detail how these things work. I'll briefly go over them here. First, there's the flat fee option. How that works is that you are offering a flat fee to have someone play bass on your tune. $75, that's it. No ifs and buts about it. And should a member deliver that track for you, amazingly, You can elect to choose his track, pay him $75, and close the BA. That's it. The next option in the BA terms area has to do with open bid. This is where you, the bosser, or the BA posting member, doesn't indicate a service fee in the service fee box, and that you are willing to leave it up to the Catfish community member participating in your BA, say an awesome B3 organ track you are looking for. But with the open bid, the CFM member designates the price they want. So the responding, submitting member will then tell the BA posting member that he wants $250 for that awesome organ track. And the posting BA member can elect to pay or pass or work it out with that member. The next area has to do with the BA terms of open contingency. Open contingency is when the bosser places a BA and they indicate $300 for the service fee for, say, a sax solo. And 4 members submit premium, incredible solo tracks for those 16 bars of Joe's tune. But member Seth K responds in his sax track communications, "Hey, I'll be willing to take $225 if that helps close the ticket." He's underbid the $300 service fees. The posting BA member likes it, and he's willing to take $225. He can and close that ticket out, and that's how an open contingency works. The next feature in this form, the BA form, indicates MSR, member scale rating. I don't want to take time with that here. It's explained in the site, and you need to review that, get to know it, in the previous mentioned Catfish Friday Music Performance Guidelines, CFM PG. Go to the search box and put in CFM PG, and you'll find it. Get to know it. Same thing goes for the CSR, Catfish Scale Rating, which is a feature that is also listed in your profile and is visible to other members. Let's just say if you have a CSR of 3.5 or above, you should be getting 4-hour minimum rates and the $75 and up an hour. The next section of the BA form indicates the BA service fees. This is basically where you will list the amount of money you are willing to pay for the services sought here in the BA land. Self-explanatory. Okay, our next item on the list, the BA deposit. This indicates you will be required to put up a percentage, 20% of the amount of your service fees indicated above. When you finalize the form below, click the Submit button, and that will take you to PayPal and complete the task. Also in that area, you are explained CFM has a service charge of 8% on the amount of your service fees mentioned above, and that will be due when your BA is completed, service is rendered, and you close the BA. Next, 2 items here. It's the open and close date calendar section. You indicate when you start the BA in the calendar and when the day you end it. If you do it for 7 days or however many days. Very easy. Okay, we're getting close to the final here. Next, you'll see services sought box, and that's self-explanatory. You'll list that you are looking for a lead guitar track or a piano or a woodwind section and so forth on your tune. Okay. Next item is you got to click the radio button that you understand, you've read and understand the TOS, the CFMPG, again, the Catfish Friday Music Performance Guidelines, and cancellations criteria. All of these items are explained in the CFMPG, and members, particularly bossers, are highly advised to read through the cancellation section and understand the terms of which they are bound by the CFM community when posting a BA and keeping all clean on the beta hook workbench. You've been advised. So now I'd like to return to what I mentioned at the top of this tutorial, and that is placing your BA in the open session call OSC forum area of the site, and specifically the BA category. It's within that BA category of the forums area that Joe is going to need to start a new topic, and that is where he's going to mention his BA name, Lori's last September, December blues, or whatever, in the header. Then he will list in the body of the post, he's got a tune in A flat, 5/8 timing, approximately 158 BPM or allegro, with middle 8 and cut time, with a samba feel at 110 beats per minute or andante. Then back to the allegro, original tempi, and he wants a solo sax after the bridge, 32 bars. Then after the last chorus on the outro jam on the F minor vamp. In this section that you're going to describe exactly what you're expecting of the other community members. And you have to be specific, give the keys, the timing, as much as you can, besides submitting MP3s. Otherwise, everything's pretty much old school for all you DAW ones out there. You've learned how to deal with digital audio workstations, and I'm sure you know how to post in forums, such as this. Now, back to the BAW form. When you're on that page, you need to look for the right column of the BAW on that page, the BAW form page, and you'll notice module, it says BAW in progress. And what that is that's an RSS feed. This is a slightly important feature here at catfishfridaymusic.com, because after you complete your BAW form and move forward into making your BAW active, elements of your BAW will come to life in that RSS feed on the right. Members will have even more exposure to your BAW in progress. The more notices, the more likely your BAW will find its way into completion. Also, with regards to how the BAW in progress works, the RSS feed works, you can also get text of BAWs in progress or get an email notification that something's been posted so you can get involved. So that's sort of how we bring it all together here at Catfish Friday Music and making things available to you as musicians, composers, arrangers, and DAW ones, masters, maestros of the DAW. And I wish you a lot of luck. Let's make some music. And that's it from CFM. Thank you for listening and participating. Have a great day.
I was born without a reason. I was torn without a cause. I grew up with something missing, still not knowing what was lost.